Let me show you how I cook this beautiful roast beef stew with white rice. Yes, roast beef stew. All right, let's add to, so I'm trying today the beef roast, but I want to put it in a crock pot and see how that works. I've never tried it in the crock pot, the beef roast. Instead of making beef stew, I want to make beef roast stew. Does that make sense? All right, let me show you. So I'm gonna add this seasoning, some steak seasoning to it. I have the stove turned on, so I'm gonna fry the beef roast right here, the beef roast chunks. I already cut them up in small pieces like that, so you can see like some is big and some is very small. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So let's try it and let's see how it comes out. So I add a little bit of olive oil to it already. So this is how it will look. We're just barely putting a little bit of season on it because I'm going to fry it first. Okay. All right, so I add some turmeric and I have a little butter in the pan. Now I'm going to put the roast inside of it and saute it for a minute. And this is how it's coming along, guys. So I already have it. You see how the water is simmering into it? Y'all saw that, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna let it simmer down some more and then we're gonna add it to the crock pot, okay? I still like having juice on mine. That's why I have it like that. So I'm gonna show you how I make my season. So I'm gonna add the beef stew pack inside of it. Then we're gonna add all the rest of the seasons, which I'm gonna show you how they look. So these are all my seasons that I'm gonna be adding. Let's add some flour to it, about that much flour. Then I'm gonna add the meat from off the stove into the crock pot now, okay? And this is how it looks right now when I add all the meats inside of the crock pot. Adding the potatoes, the carrots, and the celery inside of it, and the onions. That's what we're doing right now. We're adding all of that inside of it, okay? Let's add some vegetable broth to my mix. I already mixed them all up, and then we're gonna add it to the crock pot. Okay, I just add 3 bay leaves to it. Now I'm gonna let it cook for 4 hours. Look at this, baby. Roast beef stew. Look at that. Y'all can't tell me that your girl did not nail it. What? Yes, I did. I nailed this beautiful food. Nailed it. That's what